Hey Flosstube, it is January the 29th and I am finally getting around to doing my massive haul video, which will date back to Black Friday. There will be a few pieces missing from this haul video, mostly because they're needle minders and they're either with projects that I'm already doing or I've forgotten which ones I haven't shown yet and I can't be bothered to watch through all my videos and figure that out because I didn't write them down. So let's get started. If you don't like haul videos, I would suggest skipping this one because I'm not showing any of my whips or anything like that. That will be done on Sunday. And it will be done on Sunday this time, I promise. I am definitely trying to get back into a better rotation in terms of filming. But all of that aside, let's crack on. And if you will cast your minds way back to Black Friday, it seems like so long ago now. I placed several orders with some thread companies and with some fabric companies that I'd never used before. I took advantage of some of the Black Friday discounts. So I ordered 2 grab bags of flosses from Mo's Sale. They are an amazing deal anyway. It is 23 skeins of floss for, I think it's $20. Obviously not including the shipping, but you get 2 skeins of 11 colours and then 1 random one. So what I've done is I've pulled out one of each skein and those are the ones that I'm going to show. So I got Carla, pretty pink and green. It's like a grey green. And I'm filming from a slightly different angle this time. I'm hoping that it'll give a slightly better colour. This one is Baby Boy, pretty blue and white. There. I don't know if the blues are actually showing. I probably should have twiddled these before showing them, but they've been sat on my desk waiting to be shown for absolutely ages. This one is Phoebe. Very, very pale, like purple just here. And then white through to green. It's very, very pale. It's showing just white on my camera. Hopefully you guys are seeing this better than I am. Then I got Coffee Bean, which is a pretty grey-brown. They smell lovely as well. 49ers, which I'm assuming is a sports team in America, which is like a golden yellow and then a pinky red. This one is Liberty, which is lovely. This one is, I think it's varied bunting. I keep meaning to look on the website because it's a handwritten tag and I suck at reading handwriting. Pretty pinks and like lavendery blue purple. It's lovely. This one is Lizard K. It's a very pale like white and green. Again, it's just showing like not brilliantly on my camera, so hopefully you guys are seeing that. This one is Violet. It's very pretty. They're all very pretty. I'm just going to stop saying it. This is Autumn Meadow. It's like pink into like brown. It's lovely. Apparently no, I'm not. This one is Santa. This one is Dirty Pink. Yeah. All the ones that I'm showing at the moment are the ones that I got 2 skeins of. This one is Thor. It's one of my favourites. It's one of my favourite Avengers. This one is Rabbit, which I'm guessing is based on A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh's Rabbit, just based on the colours. Just lovely. This is another one I can't pronounce, unfortunately. Young Anna or something? I'll have a look on the website eventually. This one is Aragon. Lord of the Rings inspired. This one is Tin. Yeah. This one is Gladys. It's white through to purple with a little bit of blue on the ends. This one is Saints, which I'm assuming is another sports team. This one is Watermelon, green through to pink there. This one is Sandy Beach, so yellows through to blue. This one is Hades, again based on, I'm assuming, Disney's Hercules. So you got the very, very bright blue there through to grey, through to darker blue on the end. I think this one is probably one of my very, very favourites. And then the two that I had that were like the random one-offs, I got Pooh, as in Pooh Bear. There. And the only one I have twiddled, or I was attempting to twiddle, is Toulouse, which is lovely. A little bit of green running through on the end. Just, yeah. So that was all of my Mo's sale. I haven't actually used any of it yet, but I love the colours. It feels so soft, and I can't wait to get all of this stored so I can actually start pulling it and using it in some things. So that was my first thread order. My second one was from Joddery Designs, which is amazing because it was based in the UK, and I didn't know that until I saw one of Katie, the Stash Queen's videos. So rather than ordering like random threads, I ordered quite a few of her thread packs, which I've pulled them all out so I can show all the threads. But, excuse me, I ordered the Childhood Memories pack, the Christmas pack, the Halloween pack, the Ocean Depths, and the Oz pack. I think those were the only ones. And then I ordered one of the threads of the month for either November or December. I forget which one I got. So I'll just start. These are in no particular order. I can't remember which packs they came from. So I'll just let you know which ones they are. This one is Pumpkin Patch. I love the fact these come pre-twiddled as well. I think they're so cute. So it's green and orange. This one is the Gnome King. Pretty grey-brown. This one is A Lion's Courage. Very pretty. This one is Hocus Pocus. This one, it was the November limited edition. It's Dia de los Muertos. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation there, but never mind. So I've got 2 skeins of that one. This one is Witch's Brew. This one is Straw Brain. This one is Yellow Brick Road. This one is Mermaid Lagoon. This one is Ruby Slipper, which is showing a little bit more brown on my camera. It's a very, very dark red. Toxic Potion. Button Moon. I think the Childhood Memories pack was probably my favourite one. I remember watching all of those cartoons. Alessandra's Pansy. Captain Caveman. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Love this one. Looney Tunes. Tin Heart. It's one of the Wizard of Oz ones, obviously. Wicked Witch of the West. Dark greens with a little bit of black and grey running through. City of Oz. Love that one. Over the Rainbow. One of my very favourites. Fright Night. Blacks and orange and purple. My other fabric of the month thread of the month one. Hong Kong Phooey. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fred Flintstone. Tom and Jerry. Which I think was the only one I couldn't remember the theme tune for. I'm not going to sing them. Sugar Cookie. Very Christmassy colours. Blue Reef. Must be one of the Ocean Depths ones. Christmas Dawn. Pretty purples and blues. Nevermore. Love me some Edgar Allan Poe. In fact, I think I know what I'm going to use this on. Into Darkness. Mermaid Tears. Greens and purples. Whale Song. Purpley greys. Sunken Galleon. It's kind of yellow, more yellow than it's showing on the camera. Lionfish. Poison Paradise. Again, that's more green than it's showing on my camera. I guess me moving the camera hasn't helped the lighting at all. This one is We Three Kings. This is Star of Wonder. Sugar Plum Fairy. Pinks and purples and white. Christmas Twinkle. A little bit of orange in there. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera. It's really pretty. Emerald Forest. Lots and lots and lots of green. Arctic Splash. Flying Monkeys. Tangled. Heavenly Host. Santa's Sleigh. Oh, Christmas Tree. Figgy Pudding. Again, this is more pink than it's showing up. It's, yeah, my camera's butchering the colours. Never mind. Bagpuss. It's my mum's favourite one. She loved Bagpuss as a child. Fraggle Rock. Again, another one of my favourites. I love all the really bright coloured ones. Glinda the Good. Pretty pinks and purples. Closed Brain Coral. Oz the Great and Powerful. Neon Cabozoa. Probably butchering the pronunciation there. And last but not least, not in Kansas anymore. So there we go. That is all of my joddery, which is an amazing way to start a collection. So that was all of my thread haul. That has taken me 15 minutes to go through. That is insane. But there was a lot of it, so that's fine. I also bought some fabrics from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And the only piece that I don't have, I bought 4 pieces. I bought a piece of Snowdrift, a piece of, which I'm using for my Pumpkin Passport stitch along. Yuletide, which is a lovely pretty green colour, which I'm using for my Triforce pattern. Frozen Fractals, which I am using for my Santa's Village stitch along. And the only piece that I don't have in use at the moment is a piece of 28 count Jobelin in Cotton Candy, which I was originally going to start my Pumpkin Passport on, but then decided that it was the wrong colour. So there we go. Pretty purples and blues. It's just very, very pretty. From what I've done with her fabrics so far, I absolutely love it. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the other pieces in my whip update video on Sunday. But that's the only one that I can show you for now. But they're absolutely lovely and I love them. And yeah, they're just really, really nice. I ordered myself the 2013 Christmas special edition of the Christmas ornament issue by Just Cross Stitch, which I mentioned in an earlier video that I really, really wanted to complete my set, because for some reason I didn't order the Halloween one or the Christmas one for 2013. So I have the Christmas ornament one now. Some really lovely projects in there that I definitely want to stitch. I can't find any of them at the moment, but most people probably already have this magazine, but it was the one that I was missing, so I'm really happy that my set is now complete. I also bought the December issue of Just Cross Stitch from last year, 2015, purely because I want to stitch the stocking on the front. I think that's gorgeous. And the page 38, why didn't I mark it? The Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Santa sampler as well, because I think it's stunning. And actually I should mention that candy cane, not candy cane, what's this called? Cotton candy is going to be used for the Frosted Pumpkin Fibery Friends piece. As soon as I finish something, that'll be the next thing that I start, hopefully. But yeah, I really want to stitch this one. But there's some lovely designs in this one, and I've just seen the January issue, and there's some things in there that I want to stitch, so I can see myself taking out a subscription again. And probably paying the shipping costs, because honestly I prefer having a physical copy to a digital copy, even though a digital copy would take up less space. Then I bought so I think that was it for my Black Friday stuff. I then bought a book off of eBay that I didn't actually know existed, and I've just seen in several magazines that actually they advertised it, and I'm just really, really dumb. But it was the Christmas Cross-Stitch Treasures by Joan Elliott, produced by Annie's Cross Stitch. So it's the same people that produced her Fairy Enchantment book, but it's all full of Christmas designs. I love the one on the front cover here. I love these guys. I think they're really gorgeous, but I'd probably stitch them on perforated paper instead of plastic canvas, just so they're not quite as heavy. But yeah, there's some really lovely designs in here. There's 18 designs in total. There's a 12 Days of Christmas. I mean, who doesn't love a 12 Days of Christmas sampler? There's a fairy. Is she a fairy? Or a woman? There. So yeah, there's some lovely designs in there, and it really wasn't that expensive. So just in some really cute snowmen. So yeah, really, really happy with that. Hopefully I'll get to stitch something from it soon. And then because I had to, I bought a couple of patterns from 123stitch.com at the same time as ordering some replacement threads, or some more of the Bethlehem thread for my Mythical Creatures sampler, which you guys will have seen in my whip video 2 weeks ago. The thread that I'm using for that one. But obviously you can't buy just thread, you have to justify the shipping. So I bought a few patterns as well, and a few of the Mill Hill kits. One of them you've already seen that I finished, which was the Warm and Woolly mitten. Sorry for the glare there. So I've already finished that one, but yeah, it came just before Christmas. I started it shortly after Christmas for the Crazy January challenge. But at the same time, I also ordered a magnet, which I didn't realise was a magnet. I thought it was an ornament, which is stupid because it does say that it's a magnet. but it was Cookies for Santa. Although I suppose you could finish it as an ornament if you really wanted to. You don't have to put the magnet on the back. So there's that one. And I also ordered the Christmas Jewels Sapphire Snow ornament as well, which I like because it looks like an actual bauble, and I just think that's really nice. I'm hoping to stitch quite a few of the different kits throughout the course of this year, and then I'm hoping to mount them or attach them to the front of some homemade Christmas cards this year, so that then like for like members of like my immediate family, so that then they'll have an ornament to put on their tree, as well as a Christmas card. So that's my plan. Whether that comes off, I don't know. There's an awful lot going on this year, but that was my plan anyway. And then I also bought Up, Up and Away by Country Cottage Needleworks, which I've just realised I should have taken out of the bag, but I didn't. Which is this really fun little design there. With some hot air balloons. I'm hoping to stitch this for my granddad, because he loves hot air balloons, and I just think it's really fun. So that'll be really, really nice for him. I bought Let's Have Fun with Yarn by Ursula Michaels. Ursula Michael, not Michaels. I really love all of these like wordy ones that look like something. Actually, that's one of the reasons why I really want the January issue of Just Cross Stitch, because they've got a cross stitch version that looks like an embroidery hoop, and it's really cute. So yeah, I'm hoping to stitch these and then hopefully frame them to put them in my craft area. So there's that one. I might use some of my joddery threads. I'm not sure. I might end up using Hades from Mosale. I'm really not sure yet, but I love this one, and I think it should stitch up fairly quickly. It's mostly just an awful lot of backstitch, although there are quite a few fractionals in the solid words, so it's going to be an even weave project. So there's that one, and then I bought my first soda stitch as well. I bought Santa's Village 1, which I am going to apologise for the glare, but it's a shiny pen. I just thought this was so cute, and I like the fact you can take like little sections and stitch them by themselves. You don't have to stitch the whole thing if you don't want to. So like Santa and a girl like dressing the snowman there, I think is really cute. And the reindeer stables, I think is really cute. Who am I kidding? I think the whole thing's cute. But I love like Santa and this reindeer going sledding. So yeah, and then they come up with like a couple of alternative little designs at the bottom there that you can stitch as well. So I'm really, really happy with that. Like the chart looks like it's a really, really good quality. I mean, it's a huge, huge pattern, but that's always good, right? So yeah, that was everything that I bought myself. And then for Christmas, my wonderful partner knows how much I love Benedict Cumberbatch and knows how much I love Sherlock and pretty much anything that he's been in. And for Christmas, he bought me Benedict Cumberstitch. 15 great patterns. Cross stitch Mr. Cumberbatch. And it's such a funny little book. There's a really nice portrait. There's Sherlock's eyes. It's a really funny little book. It's him playing Richard III. Dancing with Michael Fassbender. Classic Mr. Holmes, which is really nice actually, thinking about the Christmas special, which I still haven't watched, but never mind. if I can show this without showing the pattern. There's him playing Frankenstein, which I actually went to go and watch in the cinema, not last year, 2013. I went to go and see that in the cinema. And it was, Benedict was playing the monster rather than Frankenstein, and it was amazing. I'm really hoping they'll show it in the cinema again because it's a live theatre like stream. So I'm really hoping that they'll show it again. Sherlock. Yeah, so it's a really, really nice book. I don't know if I'll ever actually stitch anything from it, but it's a fun thing to flick through every now and then. And it was just really sweet of him to sort of buy it for me because he's only just getting into cross stitch himself. And yeah, it was really sweet. And then from my friend, it wasn't actually designed to be used for cross stitch, but my friend from work got me a tin that's shaped like R2-D2, and it's supposed to be a money box. Like there's a little slot just there. It's not showing up very well. There's a little slot just there, and it was full of chocolate. But instead, I'm using it as my ort jar. So these are all my orts from all my all my January starts and my progress and that. So yeah, he's just my little ort container, which I love, and it's cute, and it's R2-D2. So yeah, that is it for my haul. There wasn't actually there was a lot of it, but when you're talking about it, it doesn't seem like quite so much. But yeah, my bed is covered in thread. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If there's anything that I can do differently or do better, please let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday for my regular whip update. I will maybe have a little bit more haul to show by then. I'm waiting on a few things to come in the post. Yeah. It's hard to believe it's the end of January already, but it's amazing. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye.